Hey Facebook, hey, it's Isaiah. So you can't see me right now. Let me show you my face just a minute. How do I change here? Hey, here I am. So, hi everyone. This is my Monday live that I do usually every week when I'm not on vacation or anything. But today is going to be a little different. So instead of just being there and pulling cards for you or talking about stuff, I am going to provide a tour of the place where I work. I am back home. I was in Greece for 6 weeks and in Switzerland previous to that for another 2 weeks. And when I came back last week, I thought, oh gosh, the place where I live is not, where I work, it's not aligned anymore. I need to change some stuff, which I did this morning like a crazy woman. I kind of changed everything. And so I thought, oh, this is interesting. Let me do a video for you guys so that you can have a look at the place where I work and the way I set up my working space, my art space, my crazy space, my studio and everything, including my computer and how I work with my when I film myself, when I come live to you from my computer, where does that happen? So I'm going to go and change my camera again. So here I go. I'm up the stairs here and I'm arriving. And in front of me, you can see this huge set of shelves, which have books because I'm a book lover. I used to be a bookshop keeper, and I'm a bookworm really. And as you see, the books are also in front of the books. There is more stuff. I'm a maximalist and not a minimalist. So I usually have a load of stuff. This is the first little altar that I have. And you can maybe spot my 8 Greek goddesses in there. So I work with them, with my clients and for myself daily. So I have a little altar here with them, and then under that is a pile of papers because I'm a paper person as well. And here is another little altar with some magic crystals and little magic stuff. Then more. Oh, and I have the first of many oracle decks. This is a tarot deck, as a matter of fact. And then the third shelf is again. Oh, this is interesting, or maybe I find it interesting. So in front of the books, we have 4 artifacts, and each artifact belongs to a country. And that's one of the countries I intend to travel ASAP. So the UK, obviously, you can recognize the flag. The rock is from the US. The blue flag, the blue and white flag is the Greek flag, and the green keyhole, no, not keyhole, keyring is from Ireland. Then, okay, paper from a tag from a summit I went to, which called me Rebel. I loved it. So here I will go kind of fast because this is another cupboard with a lot of things. And then if I go backwards slightly, here, this is my office. So this is it. This is where the magic happens. And as you see, there is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So I'm going to go closer and visit kind of slowly and describe a little bit what's happening. So first of all, I'm a color person. So I have my pens and pencils here, a lot of them. And I work on a carpet because I like it. And although sometimes when I paint, it does create some problems, I don't care, basically, because I like my feet on the carpet. So here is the place where I sit when I'm on my computer. And you will have noticed by now that I'm a color person, right? So I have loads of stuff and everything is in color. So this is it. This is what I look at. So I've changed it today. So if I sit at my desk and my computer, this is what I can look up to. So I've got goddesses, we've got candles, I've got oracle cards, I've got magic affirmation book, And then I always have a candle on my desk every time I do rituals. For you guys, I left the page of my computer to my website so that you can see how it looks like also. This little construction here with the towel holds my webcam because the camera on my computer is crap. This is my microphone. Nice teacup that I bought in Scotland. And you see that on my computer you can see a certain number of stuff. Magic crystals, protection, rituals. I never come to you alone. And here, another pair of glasses because these are special for the computer. And here are some of my oracle decks. There must be at least 20 there, but there are only some of them. And this is one of my paintings, the green one, to hide what is behind, which I don't like. And then this is the wall that is on the side. So, and again, loads of things, projects, ideas, decorations. And if I go down, this is my 4 feminine energy painting, the round one. This is one version of my oracle deck in the orange thing. The first of my series of oracle decks. A postcard that a friend sent me years ago that I love so much, Assume Nothing. And then here is a little table. I've got some tools here. And here's a little table that I journal on usually. So there's a lot of journals. And this is my food journal, food diary. And on top there is a small notebook. This is my gratitude journal with Athena. And here is a tiny journal that I love, the mermaid one. And then again, if I go backwards slightly and turn, hope I'm not making you too much sick. These are some tools there. And this is what you see when I'm filming myself. So this is behind me usually. And as you see, it has now taken a turn on October magic. So we have witch's hat, and I even have an inflatable black cat, cauldron, of course, that's my cauldron, and broomstick, and I put some fairy lights. I have a beautiful friend of mine who loves fairy lights, and she's been contagious, let's put it this way. Books, more books, notebooks, some paint stuff that you don't see because my chair is usually hiding it. And this is the other side of it. So here you have jack-o'-lantern. Again, very seasonal. I try to make my office seasonal because I work with the seasons and the energy of the moon and of the cyclic earth. And so if I work with it, it makes sense that I should decorate, or that I could decorate. We have a couple of friends here that have invaded my office today. And so this is the computer zone. And then if I try and do this, you see that I have another table here. Let me get my chair out of the way because it's big. So I have another table here, which is journaling table again, imagining table, but also art table. So at this moment, I'm going to show you what's on it. And there again, I have in front what I see. So the view is really important for me because it's the inspiration. So on the right side, you will see the shelves that you saw when we came in. But in the middle here, I'll go at the end. So for now, let me show you the table. So I've been working on planning. So you can see on my desk, what am I working on? So first of all, there's this blue magazine, which is actually from my trip in Greece. So it's all about sea and everything. So I do the whole dreaming. There you have my 2021 planner, or at least one of them, which was created by my mentor, Joanna Hunter. And here is an amazing set of zines that I just got as a present. I'm so excited, from another of my great friends, Ruby Coopy, or Ruby Coop. Her online name is Dottie Delightful, and she's creating these amazing zines that are completely handmade. And I was lucky enough to win this little set, and it's got a circle of witches, so I'm so excited. Then here are the 4 cards that I pull for myself. So there's the week card. I pull a card every Sunday night. Hi, Chris. And there are 3 cards that I pull every day. So every morning, there's the first thing I do. I pull 3 cards for myself and journal. Then we have more pencils, more colored pencils. Of course, the decks from the cards. My actual journal, the one. This is the music. When I don't speak, maybe you can hear some music at the back. It's now on my computer because I can't have it on my phone because my phone is filming. But usually it's on my phone and on this little device there, and I love it. I love to work with music. And then I have a card that I actually pulled for you guys. So it comes from the deck from Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. I don't know. You can say it as you want. And the card says, so this was pulled specifically for you, for anyone watching live or on the replay. And it says, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. Isn't that great? Yeah, perfect card for me too, Chris, I must say. So I just want to finish with the view. So this is another one of my altars. I have another one in my bedroom, which I'm not going to show you today. But which I redid as well. So this is the main one that I look at when I work on the inspiration stuff. Let's put it this way. So it's got money stuff, it's got goddesses, it's got candles, it's got sacred geometry. Here there are 4 little animals that represent the 4 elements. So there's an eagle for the air, there's a horse for the earth, a little dolphin for the water, and a dragon for the fire. Then I have a fairy. Yeah. I have 3 shells because I was really thinking, how could I symbolize growth? So there's a tiny shell here, a slightly bigger one, and a huge one. So I'm hoping to actually follow the exact pattern in my life and business. Then there's another oracle card here, the colored pink thing, that one. These are sigils that I create for myself, magic sigils to manifest their things. Then we have a couple of affirmations, crystals. This isn't actually an ashtray, a very old ashtray from the 50s, but it's got a map of the world. So for me who want to travel, having a map of the world on my altar, it reminds me that the world is just so visitable. Let's put it this way. And I have 2 goddesses here. This is my favorite statue of a goddess that is so zen, isn't she? I love her. And there is the goddess Fortuna, who is the goddess of luck and abundance. This at the back is a vision board that I did in July, I think, for the second half of the year. I have a little bowl with fruits from the season. Obviously, these are fake fruits, but I thought that would be exactly what this altar needed. Here, you can see all the things that I've been sent or that I want to see for inspiration. So I have another vision board. This is a vision board for my retreats in Greece. I have some books again, some cards that I was sent, painting that I made about transformation with butterfly. And this is my yearly, you can't see it very much, my yearly vision board that I actually do every year in January, but it's got a lot of French this year for some reason. And then there's some another goddess there, plus Mother Mary, always watching over me. Present from another very good friend, this little bouquet there. Amy Jane, I love you. And what else? We have some more sacred geometry here. And I have a candle, obviously. And this is a chakra tapestry, let's call it this way. So you have all the chakras there. And another few magic artifacts. I have this thing that says, I believe in magic, which I have in several places in my house. And I also have this little Chinese, I don't know how you call it. So, as you see, I am quite the maximalist, and I own it. Because you can see there, which I haven't shown before, this is more stuff, but it's hidden because it's stuff that I work with, mostly when I do art or craft, and I don't need to be seeing that all day. So voila, this is my office. This is the place where I sit in the morning and in the evening and in the afternoon, and this is where my magic happens. And I believe, that's why I decided to film it today. I believe that it's really crucial to organize an environment for your own personal magic to happen. We can't produce beauty in a place where we are not finding it. Let's put it this way. I forgot to mention that. Oh, obviously, there's a cup of tea, because if there is no tea, I can't survive. And this white thing is actually I can't my English today. The thing that you put on the table, right? Because it's hiding things that are not pretty behind, and I decided to put some of those nice things on top of the white so that I could watch, the heart, and each of them was given to me at some point by someone, so they're also representing people. So voila, that would be my office, and I'm really, really happy to have redone it today. So all the decoration changes either monthly or mostly changes with the seasons, or when I'm fed up with something, or when junk accumulates, because I'm also this person that when you are a maximalist, you end up having a lot of stuff. So voila, sometimes you have to get rid of stuff. So and I forgot to tell you, here's my head, but above my head you can see that the whole of my house is of this flight of stairs, well, this floor, sorry, I'm going to get there, is under a roof that is like this. And so I can't even go to some places because I'm too big or the roof is too small. And again, I forgot to say that I do have a real window there. So a real window that I can watch outside, which for me is really important, because otherwise you feel like you're working in an aquarium, right? So I have a window here, which I'm going to open for you, because you're going to see where I live. This is what's happening outside my window. Basically, nothing. I have no neighbors. I live in the middle of nowhere in France, and the things that I see are green usually, and the sounds that I hear are birds usually. A couple of cars or tractors sometimes, but no biggie. And this is part of my, let's call it, inspiration, because I know now that I can't live in a town or in a busy environment too much, because I'm busy. As I was saying, I'm a maximalist. So if you add another ton of people and energy, I get confused. So that's why I'm happy to come back here, even if I do travel, or I do want to travel more even. But I'm happy to come back here and to be in my little cocoon of creativity in the middle of nature. Let's call it like this. Voila! So today, no card pulling for you, except for the one card that you saw at the beginning. And I hope that was interesting and you had fun. I'm going to share this in the group and a little bit everywhere now that it's done. But with my phone, I don't seem to be able to share. So if you want to know more about me, you can find everything about me on my website at isayabel.com. Voila! Have a beautiful evening. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I've made a decision to do 3 lives a week. So I'll be doing. Let me sit down because I'm getting tired here. Okay, so yeah, you see that this is what you see when I'm on my computer roughly, but at this minute I'm on my phone. Oh, and you can hear the music. So 3 lives a week, roughly, unless I do more, but at least 3 lives a week. The Monday one, all are going to happen at 6:30 p.m. Paris time, so this time. And they're going to happen in all of them, of course, in my group, but some of them also on my profile, like this one, or on my Facebook page and on YouTube. And I'm going to try and have subjects. So I'm going to try and have a Monday that is a Techy Monday. So what I mean by techie is talking about stuff that is not obviously it doesn't seem like it's mindset, or it doesn't seem like it's spiritual, but so that's why I thought that organizing space does not forcefully have to be spiritual, but for me it is. And what I see where I live is really how I feel is really important to my spiritual well-being and to my thriving. So the Techy Monday, that's the Mondays, obviously. And the Fridays, which happened before, are going to be Mindset Fridays. So we're going to be pulling cards on Fridays every time, and I'm going to be discussing subjects. And I'm hoping to really find the courage to prep a little bit and to do a subject each time, and not just random cards, although sometimes life will take over. And of course there's always going to be a live that is exclusive to the group, so to the Living a Goddess Life group, and this is going to happen not on Saturdays like it used to be, because I decided that I'm not working on weekends anymore, because I decided to have a life, basically. And I've had the most wonderful weekend, actually. So it's the exclusive content live will happen in the group Living a Goddess Life at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. So that's 3 lives: Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. One of them only in the group. So if you want to catch it, you have to join the group. Voila. I'm not going to do any promo right now because I don't think it's useful. So I want to leave this video as a forever one, so I can share it again, because it's going to be fun. I was thinking that I could film my space regularly, so you could and I could as well have kind of a memory of how it evolves, and with the seasons and the years passing. So voila, that's my project. Maybe it will happen, maybe not. As you know me, sometimes I have big plans and then I change my mind. So I hope you found that interesting. I'm just going to finish by reading you the one card that I pulled for everyone today. I'm going to try and... So it says, it's from Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now deck. And it says, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. There it is. I don't know if you can read it. I hope you can. But anyway, I can. Voila. Thank you very, very much for your interest. And I'll see you on Wednesday in the group or Friday everywhere. Bye for now.